You know, you also bring up another important point that I think a lot of people don't really recognize, in that there are anatomic types of fat, and that the fat you were talking about, the omental fat, is that which is actually underneath the muscle layer inside the abdomen, and that which is around the liver, around the kidneys, around the heart, and other tissues. And it is metabolically different than the stuff that's sitting on the surface. Although when we think of fat, we often think of, well, gee, I have to lose this right here. And you go on a diet, and you know, it takes a long time for that to actually go away. That type of fat is metabolically different. And which is the fat that does turn over more quickly when you do diet?
Well, it's easier to lose superficial fat, but it's the fat kind of you kind of lose fat gravitationally. If you've ever noticed when people, it happens. People's faces get thinner, and it kind of works its way down. But the fat that's stored deep in the abdomen is a little harder to get rid of, but it goes. What I think you were alluding to was the fact that if you take two people and they have the same total body fat percentage, and we have machines that can measure body fat percentage, the individual that has most of their fat superficially, like in their hips or under their skin or their backside, is not in as much danger as the one that has the fat stored deep in the gut. So if you take a man and a woman, same height and weight, same body fat composition, the man being relatively thin except for a big pot belly, where the woman maybe has more of a shape of a pear, and they have the same body fat, often the woman is much healthier because she does not have deep abdominal fat. And the man who is basically pretty thin otherwise, but has an excess gut, that gut is often damaging and often predisposes to conditions which will eventually lead to diabetes or prediabetes.